Leo, welcome to your March 2021 general love read. And surprise, my face. I am preparing to go live on my channel, so I'm doing it in baby steps. Remember, these are general reads, so do check your moon and rising if this message does not resonate. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon. I am almost at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, everybody, especially you, my Leos. You have been so supportive of my channel. All right, I will provide a link to an extended if I decide to go into one. It'll be pinned down below, and along with my website if you'd like a personal read. Do keep in mind, most of you already know that my sister, Baddison Intuitive Tarot, who is also a Leo, we go live on Thursday nights at 7:30, and we have a blast. So do check that out. All right, let's do this. Let's do this live thing. Full face thing. Keep in mind though, if I do decide sometimes to show my hands, it's because I don't feel like doing my hair. All right, here we go. Overall oracle message for you guys in love. Give me something good for my Leos. Give me something good for my Leos in love. I love these cards. These are my twin flame cards. Does not mean that this read has to be about twin flames. Just know that it's about a deep connection. I always deal with relationships and things like that. So we have signs coming up. And we have soulmate. Soulmate. You can start seeing some signs there, buddies. Conclusion. Okay. Finally, maybe a conclusion to some sort of story that's been going on for a while in your life. I like that. Okay. Maybe you've been waiting for a while for some sort of this could be somebody completely new in your life. You may have been just waiting for signs of somebody coming into your life, and you finally are getting the signs that this could be the one. This conclusion card here, the key here, might need to take a look into this a little bit more. This could be just concluding that this is the one, this is your person, okay? But let me take that a little bit further in the tarot and see how that comes out. All right, but I like this a lot. You definitely are connected or will be connected with your soulmate, so keep an eye on the signs. This could be also your person seeing signs and wanting to connect with you because they are now concluding that you are their one, okay? All right, let's see what tarot has for you. What does tarot have for my Leos? What does tarot have for my Leos? Let's see where you're at, Leo. Where are you at? Where are you at? All right. Overall energy. I'm not wearing my glasses. I didn't want to do it for my first time. So you're going to see me going like this a lot. Mind games and control is the overall energy here, though, so I don't really like that as well. So this could be your current situation that you're in with a Sagittarius possibly, okay? There may have been something that happened, but whatever happened was meant to happen, needed to happen, that caused some sort of split in a commitment. That's what I'm getting, okay, for the overall energy. But so keep in mind, mind games and control. I'm not sure how I want to see how that plays out here. We have you here, Chariot, charging ahead. You're in this energy here of knowing exactly what it is you want, and you're moving forward regardless of what's going on. Or you may already have your mind set on somebody and you are fixated and you're not letting go until you get what it is you desire. The obstacle here is conflict and competition, the Five of Wands. Okay, so you may be fighting for somebody's attention. There could be other people involved. So that's why now it's starting to make sense with this Five of Swords and the Five of Wands coming up. It's just, you know what you want and you're not going to stop until you get it. But I feel as though your person, whoever you're connecting with, could possibly be connected with somebody else at the time right now when you see this read. So that's why, I mean, you're fighting for this though. You're not giving up. You're not You're not stopping that easily. But there is sort of a choice that needs to be made. Your person now may start to see the signs that you are the one, and it just may have taken them a while to realize it. But you're, like I said, you have this energy of not quitting, not giving up, and constantly taking action towards this person so that you get what you want. All right, the foundation here, old wounds, 5 of Cups. You get 3 5s now, so pay attention to 555. But 5s are all about change, so there is change happening here. Things are shifting in your favor. But what's kind of on your mind, though, what your foundation here is, this situation has brought up a lot of old wounds and in you, and maybe both of you, okay? And the fact that they haven't chose you yet, or that they didn't choose you, has brought up maybe lots of fears, old wounds from the past, like fears of rejection, maybe not being wanted or chosen. Maybe you didn't know that you had these fears. Sometimes we don't realize we had these fears until we actually seek out somebody we really want to be with. And if we don't get the result that we want, and maybe we have in the past, we've always had relationships that came easy, you know, smooth, and all of a sudden there's that one that just bang, you know, we just hit a wall, and it just brings up stuff that we shoved under the rug, and it looks as though this person may have done that for you. But with that being said, and especially because all the 5s that are here, this caused a lot of change in you spiritually and your person as well. You have to, sometimes we meet people, you don't have to do anything here when I say that. We meet people who trigger us in these ways so that we can spiritually grow. And this person may not have known when they were first, you know, the two of you first encountered one another, may not have known why you were in their life, or they didn't know or understand the connection that they had with you, or maybe they did but they couldn't handle it, and it really triggered these things in them as well. So the space apart between the two of you has given you guys a chance to really work through these wounds that came up for you, and ascend, help you ascend into the next level, so that when you two do come back together, if you choose to, remember, if you choose to, you guys will be different versions of of yourselves. Okay, it'll be a whole different relationship. Right. So what happened here in the past? Twin flame connection, the lovers. Okay. So even though I'm using my twin flame cards, keep in mind, this doesn't have to be a twin flame read for you. You don't have to believe in twin flames. You don't have to think you're in a twin flame connection. Think of twin flames as just a really deep connection, a soulmate connection, somebody who you met, you triggered something in one another, and you reflect, and you grow, and you possibly come back again. But you know, twin flames are just on a regular level is just two people that feel a way about one another that they never have felt about anybody else, and because they've never had that feeling before, they think it's, you know, we try to romanticize it. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, because when people go on a twin flame journey, it usually leads them to self-love. So that's why I'm okay with promoting twin flames, although some people don't like to promote twin flames because they think it keeps people in really abusive, narcissistic, empathic relationships. But I don't think it's the twin flame title that does that. I think that those kind of situations would be that way no matter what. And the person, if they are seeking a twin flame and they are in that situation, I feel as though there's still always hope or a chance for that person to go down that path of self-love and journeying, as long as they're seeking a twin flame. Does that make sense? So even though I'm using the twin flame cards here, I know I just went on a huge tangent. Just know that this could be just a deep connection, somebody who sparks something that you've never felt before, okay, in the past. And so this is why this person is, you know, really heavy on your mind. Okay. But in the past, there was some sort of communication between the two of you. Maybe the two of you did communicate or realize that you were twin flames, or you just realized that you had this connection that was so powerful, and one of you ran. Okay, one of you just couldn't handle it, or could have been connected with somebody else. Right, so what crowns you here is a waiting results, 3 of Wands. You've been waiting. It's like a story for a lot of us. You've just been waiting and waiting, And this doesn't necessarily mean that you're just waiting for this person to return. You're just waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for your turn. You're waiting for your love. You're waiting for a deep connection. So now that you've experienced this deep connection in this past, now you are not willing to settle for anything less. So because you experienced these feelings with this person, I feel I need to say that you are feeling this need that this person here is the only one that can do that for you as well, but that's not true. And you're in this position of waiting for your ships to come in, and maybe the message for you here is to let you know that it doesn't always have to be this past person. This past person could have just shown you what it was like to have a deep connection, and now that you've had that and you've experienced that, maybe now you could move forward after growing from the triggers that came up between the two of you. You can grow and move forward and find new love, even deeper, because now you're a newer, higher ascended version of yourself too as well. So for some reason, that's a message that wanted to come out. Right. So in the near future, we have the Queen of Cups, intuition and sensitive. Okay. So there's some feelings going on here in the near future. Okay. We have universal alignment. The Star card could be with an Aquarius, but you definitely, or it could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here as well, because we do have a Chariot card, but that was showing up as you in that energy, Leo, but you could be connecting with a Cancer as well. Gemini as well too. But the Star card, alignment, there's this new love, or this love could be the past person coming in too. It hasn't really, it's not, it can be the past or new person. Okay, either way, somebody's coming in, and there's a lot of feelings here between the two, and it's a universal alignment. So the two of you are on the same page, and you are understanding the connection between the two, and there's lots of communication of feelings, and this is healing as well too. So you have healed from whatever happened here in the past, so you are more aligned and able to express your feelings towards this person, whether it's a past or new person coming in for you. Okay, so all right, what do you need to do? What should you do here? We have a stalemate and indecision, Two of Swords, okay? So making a decision. Maybe you are in a position here, in an energy, if this person does come back for you or come back into your life, and maybe you do have two people around you, there's a possibility of that, and you are indecisive of whether or not you want to trust this situation. But what do you need to know here? The King of Wands, visionary leader. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's also taking action. Somebody is taking action towards this situation, and somebody is in a place or in the energy of the King of Wands where they have vision. They have a vision of what they want. They know exactly what they want now, and they're taking action towards it. And this kind of matches the Chariot energy too in my eyes in this read. So whoever this is, if this is a new person, if not, what you need to know, I feel as though you will be wanting to take action when this person does come in, and this person may just actually be the one to initiate the action and make things move in, so that you kind of are they make the decision for the two of you, is a possibility. So your hopes and fears here, new perspectives, Hanged Man. You're hoping that this situation is different than the past. You're hoping that what you're seeing come in for you is not an illusion maybe, and that your person can see things differently now. Maybe they have done the work showing up here in this read, that you now both see things differently. And as you come together, again, it's that alignment, that universal alignment for the both of you. And if this is a fear, you may be still holding on to a fear that this person isn't seeing things the way you really want them to, or they may be a false. They're acting as if they do, but they really don't. Okay, but the possible outcome here is Divine Feminine, the Empress. Okay, so this is a new love, beauty, a new beginning, abundance. Okay, and with with the divine feminine showing up like this in the Empress card, this person that's here, this choice of yours that you decide, I feel like I'm being pulled more to, you are being pulled away from feeling as if this past person is the only one who can make you feel that deeply again. Maybe this was the first person you ever had a real serious spiritual connection with, and I feel as though you're being pulled to the idea that maybe this person was meant to show up in your life to show you what it's like to have that kind of connection, but also show you what you need to work on, because they triggered insecurities and different things like that in you that you needed, the shadow work that you needed to work on. So now you pushed each other down the spiritual journey, and maybe you didn't, maybe your person went on about their business and didn't grow, but you did, and that's all that's important right here, right now, right? So as you do, I feel like you're being pulled into a direction with this new person, maybe this Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, where we have the Empress here, is new love. So you may be letting this in, and where you have the Two of Swords here and you're a little confused, I feel like, you know, for a moment maybe you will be confused, because it's really hard to let go of an attachment that you have, or anybody has, to the idea of a deep divine twin flame connection, especially if you truly believe this is a twin flame. And it's hard to say, should I move on? But with that being said, if you really truly believe deeply in twin flames, you will always be together. You will always come back around and come together. So even if you were to move forward and move into this new relationship, okay, it's not going to stop the natural process of the coming back around. It might not be in this lifetime, could be in the next lifetime, could be in 10 years, could be in 3 years. Either way, your person here that you may think is your twin is not ready. It's not ready, so you can't hold yourself back. You know, so that's the other way you can look at this. But that attachment, having attachments to anything is not healthy. We have to learn to only, you know, trust in ourselves and be attached to ourselves, you know, self-love, and to cut attachments to all these stories that we tell ourselves and allow this to come in for us. Because even if you are in a twin flame connection and you know your twin, if they're not ready, you don't have to be with your twin. You can have even a deeper connection with a soulmate, or just a new person coming in, somebody who's more ascended. And I feel like, because I'm talking about this and it's coming through, that some of you really are being pulled into making the decision to cut attachments to how much you've romanticized maybe this past relationship, and now maybe just acknowledging that it was a karmic, and that person was meant to push you down a path of spirituality and growth and working on yourself from within. Okay, and you know, with the Empress being, you know, the potential outcome, that's like a beautiful, one of the most beautiful outcomes to have. It's a new birth, you know, birth of yourself, birth of a relationship, a new kind of relationship, a new love for yourself, and a new love for, you know, spirituality and how all this works too. I feel, you know, it's just growth, you know, divine connection and growth. Okay, so let me take a look. So that's the conclusion. I'm gonna end that with, that's the conclusion. Let me get one of these cards. If this here is your past person, I want to see if they have any messages for you. If this new person is maybe somebody that you're connected from the past life possibly. If it is a twin flame, let's see what they have to say. I love these cards, so I want to play with them. Hey. If you want to dive further into the outcome, we'll look more into the person, and we'll take a look at what's going on in their world, what they may be going through that you don't know, you're not aware of, and any other obstacles or anything else that may come up, and see how this progresses into the future. All right, guys, let's see what the highest message here is, what their highest self has for you. We will be together again. Okay, so that's a strong message for the ones that needed to hear me say that if this is your twin flame and you just need to cut attachments from them right now, because they're not working on themselves. You need to know that it's okay to move on, because you will be together again. Okay, there's no doubt. If you're divinely connected, you will come back together, especially if that's what you dream of and want, right? If that's what you desire. All right. And we have, I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. Okay. So again, this could even be, you know, your new person coming in. They're ready to express themselves in a way they may never have. And because you have experienced the situation in the past, you've grown and you're able to come into this new connection with a whole new perspective. And the both of you are very authentic and ready to explore a deeper connection with one another. All right, guys, I think that's beautiful. I think that's pretty awesome. Please give me a like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know what you think. And keep the negative comments off the channel, because I'll just delete them. All right, guys, we want love and positivity on this channel. You guys are all amazing. Take care.